Eugene, the western sun shines bright on the yellow and green. A fan base so fired up for a team that they think can do big things in its new big league. Primetime football on the Big Ten Network is sponsored by Hampton by Hilton. Hilton, here for the stay. And a new era underway here in Eugene. No return. 25-yard line for the Idaho offense. And what about this for young Jack Lane, making just his third career start, the former Gatorade. Lane throws it into space and nobody there. A disheveled first possession for Idaho.
Back out at wide receiver. Bucky Irving was one of their key backs. Here comes James.
Gabriel swings it out to him into space, a first down, and he's across the 40, nearly to the 45. Abraham Williams the tackle after a pickup of a letter
For this defense.
So after the stoppage for the injury, first down for Dylan Gabriel, and he checks it down to Terrence Ferguson, the star tight end, who weaves his way for another first down. Matthias Bertram was there with the pressure. Gabriel, another quick one. This time it's Kenyon Sadiq, the true sophomore who they can't say enough good things about. Set an Oregon receiving record last year going in motion. And Gabriel's looking for him. His first catch of the year, and he spins out for a first down. 86 catches last season, his first year as a Duck. Third down, and the Ducks can pick up a first down shy of the goal line. Gabriel, Johnson, touchdown Oregon. And he's got it. And it's Cummings, delayed, but only a couple yards. Not fooled as that Oregon defense. Devin Jackson up there to help make the stop, along with the transfer. 6-yard loss. Pressure coming. Gabriel gets it out, and it's knocked away. Kyron Beecham was able to deflect it after Isaiah King brought the pressure. Dan Jackson's out. The transfer from Iowa. Also, Tyler Turner, number 19, is playing at safety in place of Tysheen Johnson, it appears. Here's Lane over the middle to Dwyer. And some breathing room for the Vandals. Their first down of the game.
Exactly where to go with the rock.
Lane sets up the screen nicely to Nate Thomas. And Thomas breaks across the 35. And back-to-back Idaho first down. 15. Three-man rush. They check it down to Alex Moore, the tight end. And he gets out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 7. But they're still 6 yards short of the line to gain.
They're playing with great emotion, and they have had success against Power 4 teams in their past.
Third down and 5. Good protection this time. And there's Kyle Casper with his 4th career catch. Dad went to his birthplace to coach. He thought it was a perfect fit. Dylan Gabriel cuts it loose, threads the needle, and it's complete. Trayshawn Holden. Just a 4-man pressure. And it's through the hands of James, the sure-handed back, who just made a spectacular catch that was wiped out by penalty. And now it's 4th down. It was 48. His first field goal attempt as a Duck is no good. Boy, he had plenty of leg. And it stays 7-0. Idaho defense. Jack Lane, who started 4 of 6, down the sideline, underthrows Dwyer, and that gets a flag. Boy, Kobe Savage was just stuck on the underthrow, and that created the pass interference.
Learn about in real live moments.
So that creates the 1st and 10 near midfield. Eli Cummings breaks across midfield for the first time today, and he finally gets pushed out of bounds by Jabbar Mohammed after a gain of 3 on 3rd down so far today. Lane throws, and it's picked off! Brandon Johnson! The transfer from Duke making an immediate impact.
They run the same exact play that got a PI earlier, and that is battling for the ball and turning to see it. On the PI, Turner never looked. On the pick, we look at the transfer. His eyes completely turned. How about the ball skills? Respected for the way he just works. You watch him run, he's going to start getting a lot of that respect around the country as a back.
He was over 7 yards a carry last year to lead the Pac-12, and here he is just sliding his way for a 1st down.
Another one, just following the block of Patrick Herbert. He got to know when to go. He's got all 3.
He's 6 yards a carry so far in this game. Gabriel stepping up and fires complete. Kenyon Sadiq, his 2nd catch of the day, breaks a tackle and gets down near the 30-yard line. That's 2 already today for the true sophomore. And a quick pass to Tez Johnson. He's got blocking in front. Johnson gets upended inside the 15 by Tommy McCormick.
Beautiful.
3rd down here after the timeout. They bring the fullback into the game for the 1st down to clear the path for Jordan James. Zach Grace, his 1st appearance, and he's the 1st one to greet James. And it's good.
There's a lot of things you look at when you're preparing against the Oregon Ducks under Dan Lanning. There is not a category that has a fullback in. You see right there. How about Zach Grace leading the way? Kick out block. Touchdown Ducks. Mighty Oregon. Mighty I formation. What do you think about that here in Autzen Stadium? Yeah, get the push-ups going. Let's go.
The right idea, right? Williams has not been able to return a kick yet. That's his thing. So now here's Nate Thomas turning the corner and picking up the 1st down. Bookending the quarterback lane. Lane. Under some heat, and he flicks it incomplete for Tony Harsty, just out of his reach of what would have been a spectacular.
When they got to their institution of choice, they just went to work. He's continued that.
There's Terrence Ferguson, and he gets the Ducks out of the shadow. Take a look at tonight's advanced stat. That's it right there, sponsored by ifs.ai. The middle 8, as Tez Johnson gets out across the 35. And they're going to get the ball first to start the 2nd half, Yogi. Why are they so good at it?
Well, I think the biggest,
they're back at the FCS level for Idaho, and it's been a great success under Eck. Terrence Ferguson across midfield. A pickup of 17 yards. Gabriel is 17 of 21 passing right now. Antan here for Oregon. Gabriel checks it down to the back. Noah Whittington. Whittington slips away, leaps over a man, and he's near a 1st down. So it's 1st and 10. Gabriel right back to him. Whittington stays on the ground this time and gets another 1st down. 14 yards. Look at Gabriel pressured. Ball comes out, and there's a scrum for it. He got clipped from behind by Keyshawn James Newby, and Idaho has the football. Just as Oregon was rolling.
Watch that left arm. The ball's a little low. Gabriel never feels it as he's climbing the pocket. I mean, this is the drill that every defensive end room in the country does. We're taking a swipe at the ball.
Dallas Ofalava had the recovery. 126 and 1 timeout. That's the first lost fumble for Oregon since week 9 of last year. And there's Mark Hamper right at midfield. Here's Cummings weaving his way, and that's a good gain, a pickup of 8. It'll set up 4th down and 2. Remember, Oregon. But if you don't, Oregon gets it near midfield. Lane, deep shot, Harsty, and he can't bring it in. Great coverage from Brandon Johnson. Thumbs down. And 19 seconds left in the half. Gabriel. There's James. He's got a first down. That'll stop the clock while they set it.
Okay, right now I'm going to work the slot.
Remember, Sappington, the kicker, missed a 51-yarder earlier. Here's James trying to get to the sideline. He can't get there. They got to use a timeout. And the clock just hit 0. But I do believe they got the timeout before with only 3 pass rushers. Here's Kenyon Sadiq. And he gets pulled out to end the first half. Well, Oregon had some moments offensively and took the ball. So they are kicking away to the Ducks. And Oregon will start on offense to start this second half.
This is the environment. Let's just go execute.
So a 3rd down here out of the locker room. Gabriel under pressure, and he goes down. Dallas Afalava, one of the best freshmen in the nation last year at the FCS level. And Idaho was 0 for 6 on 3rd down in the first half. Pressure coming, and that blows up the pass to the tight end, Alex Moore. Brandon Johnson already has a pick today. Right, Marcus Mariota, like Dylan, from Hawaii, his idol growing up. Here's Jordan James through a gaping hole and out across the 35 and near the 40, a pickup of 18 yards. Different Duck with a catch today. Here's a 3rd and 7, Yogi. Some pressure coming. Gabriel gets it off to Evan Stewart, but he is thrown down shy of the line to gain. And it's a fake. Kenyon Sadiq on 4th and 13. Pardon me, 4th and 3, but he's short anyway. Abraham Williams, the tackle.
Turnover on downs.
Wow. And now they turn it over in their own territory.
Go back to the discipline of Jason X squad. They're ready for it. And then how about the tackle, to your point? Watch him sitting right here. Sees it, drive on it, keep your outside arm free. Nice job with the tackle, the wrap, and the roll. Huge play from number 2.
Into the game at running back after a loss of 2. Lane, long throw. Dwyer pushed out of bounds by Nico Reed into the bench and incomplete. That's a big penalty. Instead of 3rd and 10, it's 3rd and 5. And that is a new emphasis this year. We should add 2 on the lines. There's Tez Johnson with a clutch catch. The connection between those two has been strong today. 7 yards. There goes Whittington. Gabriel, a bullet to Stewart. This is right at the line.
That's what I'm talking about. You want to get your
extra offensive lineman to the left. The fullback is Zach Grace, and here's James. Connerly fell down, and Idaho thinks they got the stop.
The rule on the field is a runner short of the line to gain.
Whoa, that's an opportunity, but they've lacked to take advantage of it. And now they're going to go trick play. They flip it back to Lane. He's got Cox wide open, and he scores a touchdown. Jake Cox with a trick play, and the Vandals look up at Autzen Stadium and say, "We're here." Forwards is forwards.
handoff. Oh, pitch 1, obviously pitch 2 is all good before the touchdown.
But Eli Cummings flips it to Mark Hamper. Does this go forward? Whew. Dean Blandino is watching this play closely. Our rules analyst.
as I think everyone around the country.
First pass was ruled backwards. That ruling stands. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Great explanation there from Dean.
It is the greatest game of all time, man.
Here's Pope with the point after. Idaho's play.
Oh, this is so good. Look at Cox right there, 33, fakes like he's blocking. One pitch, two, down the sideline, doesn't step out of bounds. And I'll tell you what, the offensive line, they don't go past 3 yards down.
Oregon has not scored since the first half. Gabriel pumping laser to Terrence Ferguson for a first down. Well, we talked to Jay, Florida State to beat Georgia Tech. And he said that's the same thing that's going to happen this week. Can we do the same thing that Georgia Tech did? With Trayshawn Holden with another first down. And maybe Oregon starting to third down here for the Oregon Ducks. Gabriel, quick throw. Tez Johnson went backwards, then broke a tackle and got the first down.
God, he's so explosive, isn't he?
You know, young Wackel there. It's fourth down. Here's Whittington. Oh, he gets a block and then stumbles forward. He screams in despair. He was sniffing end zone if he hadn't been tripped up by the turf. From Animal House was filmed 20 minutes away at a bar on Dexter Lake. So much of that film shot here in Eugene as we start the fourth quarter. Dillon Gabriel on second down to Terrence Ferguson, and he gets down inside the 10.
And the challenge here for Idaho is Oregon.
A test they didn't expect, perhaps, this crowd. Here's Noah Whittington. And he gets down to about the 5-yard line. We'll see if Tommy McCormick comes back. He was able to jog off. Pressure. Gabriel has it batted. Tez Johnson caught it anyway on the deflection. Third down and goal. Dillon Gabriel. Pressure. Jumps away from it. Flag down. Gabriel reaches. And he is down shy of the line of the goal line. And we'll check on this flag. Wow. This has not been a clean game for the Oregon offensive line.
Holding, offense, number 72, 10-yard penalty, third down.
That's the third and goal, backed up to the 13. Pressure coming. Terrence Ferguson trying to get away, and he can't. From Kyron Beacham, Dallas Afalava came over to help finish it. In the first half. That's clean and straight through. So Oregon stalls out after the penalty, but is able to extend it to a 2-score game.
Timeout on the field.
Team that believes.
Jack Lane, the Oregon native, setting up the throw to Hamper down the sideline, and he wins the jump ball over the head of Brandon Johnson. 29-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, I like that.
2 plays ago by Idaho to get into Ducks territory. Pressure again, sets up the screen perfectly to Nate Thomas, and Thomas is into space, and he finally goes down inside the 10. Explosive plays from this Vandal offense.
You got to imagine Jeffrey Bossa not in the middle of this defense here. Nice job setting it up. Oregon brings pressure. They bring an extra defender. Beautiful job from Lane, just buying some time. Finds Cummings, offensive line, escorts him down inside the 10. And I'll tell you, we talked to the head coach Jason Eck earlier this week, and he said the number one word they talk
with Jack Lane, the other quarterback, at the bottom of the screen. Direct snap to the backup quarterback, Wagner, and he works his way down to the 1-yard line. So both quarterbacks on the field that time. Starter, he calls the play. And now he's going to go out to the top of the screen, and Wagner remains in the game. He takes it. Looking to run. Wagner cut down. Kobe Savage.
this one.
Direct snap to the running back. Lane fakes a flip, and he scores a touchdown. 2 touchdowns. Pope's got it. Under 10 minutes to go here in regulation.
About that, can you compete on the stages that you're at as a QB to be connected to the only snap you play?
Here's Jordan James with a first down. A big chunk for him. Out to the 44.
Your lead.
Gabriel to Jordan James again. And the pile gets pushed. James will not go down. And he earns himself a first down. 7 yards on the pickup. But Gabriel checks it down again. Jordan James. James racing to the sideline, and he's got another first down after a pickup of 11 games today. He gets off the field. Noah Whittington is on. Dylan Gabriel. There's Terrence Ferguson. Ferguson, the linebacker, gets down near the tight end. It looks like a linebacker sometimes, but he gets down. Got 360 passing yards. And this is batted at the line of scrimmage. They are not blowing this play dead, and now the referee, Jim Wary, does. An incomplete pass. It's fourth down. Sam Brown with the deflection. 7. They're 0 for 2 on fourth down today. And movement up front. Dallas Alfalava jumped on the clap.
That's a
offside. Defense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
So now it's 4th and 2.
Yeah, it's
4th and inches. Earlier in this half, it led to an Idaho touchdown. They snap it. Gabriel. Tez Johnson. First down. Touchdown. Oregon. A clutch time conversion. TLDR, touchdown. Extra point good.
Well, let's take a look at the first quarter. Kyle Casper runs a little slant. The DB has to go over the top. Tez Johnson does what he's been pretty accustomed to doing since he got to Eugene. Yeah, and the way that it works is that there's a helmet that you got to take on, take off. So now it's either Bryce Betcher or Devin Jackson at the backer.
Cummings on third down, and he's got the first. A conversion. Pressure again. Ball comes out. Idaho recovers it. The recovery's around the spot of where Lane got hit. So either way, it's going to be fourth down. Tez Johnson in motion. Gabriel. He throws, and it's incomplete. And the clock stops at 2:14. And now it's 4th and 7. Out of the 2-minute timeout, a 10-point Oregon lead. This game was as close as 17-14 here in the second half. Jack Lane. Wagner. Pressure again. Wagner is picked off by Nico Reed. He was trying to get it to Dwyer.
Reed saw the route coming the whole time. Top of the screen. Watch the athleticism, flip his hips. Go pick this thing, pluck it out of the air, and I love the sideline. Just eruption, elation.
He said yesterday he thinks Dan Lanning's the most talented coach he's ever been around. So he's going to get tested now, right? This is a moment for him and his team. But they got to win. They got to win. They're 1-0.
And I love the mutual respect right there. Dan Lanning, he's come up through the coaching ranks. Jason Eck, his team did not flinch. I'll tell you what, Jason Eck's going to be on the radar of a lot of people, as he should be.
That's the end of the game.
Great job for him and his team as a head coach. No, they didn't get the win, but hopefully they came out healthy with their quarterback.